6, 4, and 4. Pretty big cut on the top there.
What was the question?
3142.
3142. What were the cuts?
6, 4, and 4.
Okay.
6, 4, and 4.
For
the market
class, I think just want to make a few general comments on the sheet reasons. Pretty much stood out in terms of your placings. A couple of you got 50s on your placings, and you also nailed them when you did your reasons. And that would be, let's see, number 257 and number 249. You did really well. You were two of our high scores, and 281. Two of our higher scores in sheet reasons. So congratulations to you all. just wanted, I don't want to give a seminar on regions, but just a couple of things. First of all, those of you who are seniors, if you're a senior, then of course we're going to expect a little more from you. Some of the easy things like which one's switched on and which one isn't. Some of the things that are the biggest things in the class, like if there is one that is the most structurally incorrect in the class, those are the kinds of things you need to see. Look at volume, three-dimensionality, functionality, some of those basic things that you ought to be seeing. Next thing is, you know, if you come in and first of all, we see your placings, and then the next thing I see you do is pull out your notes. This is probably not going to be a good thing. We won't say a whole lot about it because you know exactly what you're doing. So those are just some of the key things that are very important for the senior judges. You need to make sure that some of those basic mechanics, when you're at a really big contest, you want to try to get the big things and the simple things, which sort of helps the team win. So when you leave those things out and leave points on the table, so to speak, that's kind of what hurts the team. So those simple things like that are very, very important. All right, let's talk about the placings here. The placings for the class was 2, 3, 1, and 4. 2, 3, 1, and 4, and we cut them 4, 2, and 6. So let's sort of talk through these. There was a few of you who switched the pairs around, and several of you had 1 and 3 in the top pair, which was okay, but I think a couple of you talked your way through it because you described the class, which is what oral regions are all about. You're basically describing the animals. So in the top pair, you've got 2 and 3, 2 being the most complete sheep in the class, 2 very nice balance, very smooth over the shoulder, very, very easy off the front and rear, very square at the hip, just overall the best sheep in the class. Then you come in with a middle pair. The 3 was a heavy muscle sheep, shows some natural thickness. Sheep that really very, very close pair with 2 and 3, very, very similar in type and time. Then you have to say that 3 was, 1 did have the advantage over 3 in terms of its femininity, certainly longer and more extended up in the front 1/3 from the shoulder forward, very long neck, very smooth up in the front 1/3. But 1 was a narrow tracking, even though it was one of the biggest frame sheep in the class. Then we had 1 over 4, 1 again being the longer body, bigger outline type sheep. Sheep that was really long and extended, more skeleton extended, just didn't have the muscle thickness as the other sheep in the class. And then you had to go ahead and put 4 in the bottom of the class. That basically was the most structurally incorrect sheep in the class. You had to really point that out. And those were the things you were looking for in that class. Is 4 being the most structurally incorrect sheep in the class. You had 1 that was a really big outline, more skeleton extended sheep. And then you had the top pair of 2 and 3. I also would like to caution you when you have a class and you come in and say it was a very, very easy pair, and then you got a 6-point split on it. So again, be careful about those kinds of things when you go to the region. Several of you, just a couple of things before I finish up, talked about a lot of market terms, a lot of muscle and carcass and rack and that type of thing. Those are the kinds of things you talk about in the market class, not in a breeding class. So those are just some simple things that we want you to keep in mind from this day forward, ladies and gentlemen. So 2, 3, 1, 4 is the placing. Cut them 4, 2, and 6. Thank you.